does round one shape up for the 18?
Well, I think Tyler Reddick is trending up. In the last 9 races, he's finished the top 2 4 times. 2 of those were wins. He was runner-up here in the spring. I have Tyler Reddick trending up.
How about William Byron? I had him out in my first 4 here. I have him out after this round. Am I going to regret that?
My notes here have a big down arrow for William Byron, trending down. Only 1 top 10 in the last 18 races. That has been forever. He had a good run here until there was contact with a couple laps to go. Can he, find that magic again? But right now, trending down.
You talked to him this week, Steve. Joey Logano. He told his team they're the favorites to win the title. Is he right?
I love the confidence, and he is trending up with that confidence and with his performance. Top 10 in 4 of the last 5 races this season. He won from the pole here in the spring. He's back on the pole today, trending up to the 22 car.
Denny Hamlin's next on the list, but since you picked him for the champion, I'm assuming you think he's going up in the direction.
I got Denny Hamlin as neutral, to be quite honest. I would love to say up, but he has hot or cold. 8 finishes of 14th or worse, 4 finishes of 6th or better. So it looks like he's either on or he's off. I got to see some consistency out of Hamlin before I can put the arrow in either direction.
He won 2 of the final 4 regular season races. How about Kevin Harvick?
Well, listen, how can this guy not be trending up? He's won 2 of the last 4 races we have run. A top 10 in the last 13. He has wins here. Kevin Harvick trending up. This is a driver I almost had in my championship 4. People better watch this guy. If he continues this hot streak, he's going to be tough.
And finally, Ross Chastain. He's been a bit quiet for the number 1 team lately.
Trending down with 2 big, bold arrows on the board. 18th or worse in the last 6 races.
Wow.
He has hot streaks at times, too many enemies, and I think he's just spun out at the moment. I'm not sure how he wants to drive, who he wants to be, how he wants to race other guys. I think he has the speed. Can he find the swagger he had early in the year?
Good stuff, Steve. We'll see you for the call of the race coming up in a minute. Let's hear from some more playoff drivers, starting with Parker Kligerman.
Hey, Marty, we're riding on this truck around the racetrack here, Darlington. Kyle Busch, champion here in the NASCAR Cup Series, your 10th straight playoff appearance. So, how do you tackle this one in the next gen era?
We thought we had handle on it in the spring, and then we got caught up in another mess of someone else's, but I don't know. It's just going to be a long night, that's for sure. Long night ahead, but overall, I feel like our car had really good speed in the long run, and then we qualified decent. So the short run, though, was a bit of a handful. We're just trying to figure out what we can do in order to make sure we manage both sides of the run. Nighttime coming up tonight. Long run's going to be less important, but still, we'll have to fight through that. So M&M's Camry was good. Looking forward to tonight. How about you, Parker?
Oh, I think it's going to be fun to watch, Dave, right?
All right, in turns 1 and 2, Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin riding along here. I'm going to talk to Blaney here because you had a nail biter last week. We're hanging on for dear life because this driver is not cool right now.
Hey, hang on.
I'm just telling you. You should have seen the takeoff. It wasn't good. So, Ryan, given all this, how do you look at tonight?
I hope I have a less eventful night than the truck ride, right? But, definitely a long race. I think you just have to pace yourself. That's one of the biggest things around this place is understanding that it's so long and the track changes a bunch and just trying to be as smooth as you can. So hopefully we can have a good start to our play.
You do start ninth. What's it like around there at this place getting a night going?
Yeah, you can kind of gauge yourself a little bit off the cars you're around, and you'll get a good feel of what your car does in a little bit of dirty air and maybe how it changes in cleaner air. So obviously you want to start a little better, but not a bad thing to start where we go.
All right, Ryan, thanks a lot. Let's go to Kim Coon.
And Chase Elliott has just boarded the truck to make the lap around the racetrack. Cheers by fans. Chase, you'll start 23rd here tonight, so a little deeper in the field. How does that maybe change your approach, at least for the first half of this race?
Yeah, that's an understatement. Rough Saturday, so hopefully our Napa Chevrolet, a little different colors this weekend in support of Children's Healthcare Atlanta, and young lady Danny designed our car, so it looks really cool. I wish I had made it go a little faster yesterday. So yeah, hope today goes better. This is such a long race and such a challenging race. I feel like it feels like one of the longest ones of the year, and being really smart and understanding it's kind of got to get to nighttime in this one. I feel like, and then go from there and get aggressive for those last 150, 200 miles. So looking forward to it, but definitely, like you say, got to work it out for us for sure.
Chase Elliott, the regular season champion, looking to make it the 2022 season champion.
Good job, you guys, hanging on, riding around the racetrack. We appreciate the effort. So let's break down the chances, DJ, of the drivers we just heard from, starting with Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's the favorite going into this, so I think he's going to be a part of that championship for trying to win that second championship. I was fortunate to host a luncheon this week in Phoenix for the Phoenix Raceway and the Phoenix Children's Hospital. I asked Chase, and the last question to him was, who's your biggest competition in going after this second championship? He said, us. He believes that no one else, if they do their job, then they're the